From the Newsroom at news.com.au.
We'll start overseas, and the Queen will miss a Jubilee event after suffering discomfort during the Trooping the Colour, where she stepped out on the balcony of Buckingham Palace with the family. Buckingham Palace said in a statement that the monarch would miss a church service in her honour on Friday UK time. The extent of the Queen's participation in the historic Jubilee had already been in doubt due to her difficulties walking and standing and a recent bout of COVID. Back home, and truck drivers say they're being hit from every angle as soaring fuel prices and crippling road tolls threaten to force companies out of business and push the cost of everyday groceries even higher. Small freight businesses say they are spending up to 50% of their income on fuel while spending thousands of dollars on Sydney's road tolls in a single week. New South Wales Metro Roads Minister Natalie Ward said the review underway into tolls showed the government was committed to reducing costs of living pressures. Meanwhile, one of the larger electricity retailers has begun turning away potential new customers amid growing fears that chaos in wholesale energy markets will make it uneconomic to provide power at affordable prices. Simply Energy has joined at least 18 smaller providers in removing offers for new customers. Simply Energy is the first retailer with its own power generation assets to decide to turn away potential new business. To sport, and in cricket, spectators and players at Lords have paid the ultimate tribute to Shane Warne. On day one of the first test between England and New Zealand, play was halted at the end of the 23rd over as a respectful 23-second applause rang. The Australian legend wore number 23 during his cricket career. In March, aged just 52, Warne left the cricket world in shock when he suffered a heart attack and died while holidaying in Koh Samui. Convicted pedophile and ex-Australian TV star Robert Hughes will be released from prison and deported to the UK by Border Force officials. Hughes will be escorted to Sydney Airport no later than June 14 after his Australian citizenship was renounced and the federal government cancelled his residency visa. Hughes was sentenced to 10 years and 9 months in prison in 2014 for 10 historic child sex offences, including sexual intercourse without consent and multiple acts of indecent assault.
Follow or subscribe to From the Newsroom
wherever you get your podcasts.